Native people, Native culture, Native knowledge. Hi, I'm Jeanie Greene, bringing you award-winning Heartbeat Alaska.
Bringing you national and international Native news, this is award-winning Heartbeat Alaska, the premier Native voice in Native programming.
There's a heartbeat, louder thunder, revolution is in the air. There's a heartbeat deep inside our mother. Are you too cool to care?
Now, with Heartbeat Alaska, here's Jeanie Greene.
Hello everyone and welcome to Heartbeat Alaska. Native news and Native information, I'm Jeanie Greene. Well, today we have another fascinating program. This time, it's all about the subject of trapping. A controversial subject in some circles, but not for Alaska Natives who have been trapping for generations back. I'll be back with Alaska Village Trappers right after this. Heartbeat Alaska welcomes a brand new official hotel. The Longhouse Hotel, located at 4335 Wisconsin Street, offers 4 different styles of rooms, from standard to deluxe to grand to beautiful suites. They offer complimentary 24-hour airport shuttles and other amenities. Give them a call. The Longhouse, the new official hotel of Heartbeat Alaska. Heartbeat Alaska thanks Era Aviation for sponsoring us through our stories. Era Aviation, serving Anchorage, Cordova, Homer, Iliamna, Kenai, Kodiak, Valdez, Whitehorse, and 20 Western Alaska villages from Bethel. By the Nature Conservancy of Alaska, working with Alaska's rural communities to conserve and protect our natural heritage. And now, a special presentation from Heartbeat Alaska and from We Win. It's my mother's birthday, and I'd like you all to join in with me in celebrating her birthday. Her name is Mabel Blatchford. Mom, happy birthday from all of us here at Heartbeat Alaska.
Went through the woods and forest glades I wandered, and hear the birds sing sweetly in the trees. when I look down from lofty mountain ground and hear the brook and feel the gentle breeze, then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great
Welcome back. Several years ago, I was walking in downtown Anchorage, Alaska, and a woman walked up to me and asked me what kind of fur was that on my parka. And I told her, I said it was Wolverine. And she said, shame on you. And I said, and it tasted good too. Later, my father told me that Wolverine doesn't taste good. But you see, I wanted to say something to that woman because for generations and generations, Alaskan natives have been trapping fur for subsistence and for clothes. Just like this video today portrays, the name of it, Alaska Village Trappers. Here it is now.
Bethel, Alaska. It is a bustling regional center for more than 50 small villages on the vast Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta in southwest Alaska. For thousands of years, the people of the Delta have lived close to the land. To the Yupik and Chupik Eskimos, furs are an important part of their culture, traditions, and ceremony. To those living in the north, furs bring warmth and beauty. Many fur animals make their home here, but the Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta is best known for Imagmiutak, the mink. Each year in early winter, village trappers across the delta head out on their mink lines. Taluyat are traditional basket traps set for blackfish and mink. Traditionally, they were made with willow and spruce. Today, they may be made with wire. Village trappers have learned to blend old ways with new. Taluyat are put in small tundra sloughs beneath the ice where the mink like to travel, looking for blackfish to eat. It is cold, hard work. As it has for centuries, the land provides. Meat from these mink will be eaten.
Two mink and two traps.
The pelts will be cared for. Some will be used at home, others will be sold. Far to the north, the Yukon River winds its way through the subarctic forests of Alaska's interior. The Yukon River Valley was a travel route for North America's first people, explorers fur traders and gold seekers also followed the Yukon River. Long winters and extreme cold produce furs of unsurpassed quality. Furs have been an important part of life here for centuries. Each winter, village trappers head out on family trap lines handed down across generations. Today, most trappers use snow machines to travel in winter. Some also use dog teams. Working dog teams are a common sight in many villages. Today in the interior, more than 30 villages are located along the banks of the Yukon River and its tributaries. In the village of Huslia, jobs are few. Most families rely heavily on the land to meet basic needs, and trapping has been an important part of their lives for generations.
When I grew up, there was no job. Everybody around here really depend on trapping. That's the way everybody made living. And I think that went on all the way up to, and the 60 he catching. Then they started to be work, you know, kids got to go to school and all that. So you got to have a job then. But all before that, everything was all trapping. Everybody pretty much meet their living with all trapping. I'm going on 72 now, and I've been trapping ever since I remember, really. I still remember the first mink I caught. I didn't set the trap. I was trying to, but my father helped me to set that trap. About 2 days later, I guess we went going around the same place, and there was a mink in there. Boy, I caught that one mink, and he took care of it. He skinned it and cleaned it and everything. But in the evening, I was talking about how much stuff I was going to buy. I was rich. I guess that was my beginning part of trapping. We have pretty big trap lines, so I kind of trap one side one year, another side another year, and kind of move around like that. I do the same thing with beaver. I trap beaver all my life, and beaver we just take one or two out of the house and that's it. And we don't trap them next year. We trap another ones. That way, there's always beaver. Yeah, it's always there. I guess the trapping is really stuck in me, I guess. I'm funny, you know. When I go out and I see my trap line and I see the country out there, I really feel good, really. That's what mostly I go out for, really, right now.
Many of the furs are sold to provide income to families in the villages. Some furs are kept for home use to make warm hats, mitts, and other clothing items needed to live and work in temperatures that reach 60 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit.
We trapped this ourselves, and then I made it into parka. That's when muskrat wasn't high, but we were trapping muskrat to eat and hunting it in the spring. And he was working, so at the time, what few muskrat we were catching, we didn't sold it because I can make use of it. And so, like I say, we don't only trap for money. That's not the whole meanings of trapping is money, but it's to keep up the traditional and to keep your like Stephen's parents' trap line. He went out yesterday and it made him so good. It made him feel so good to think back about his parents, where his daddy used to trap, where his mom set fish trap. All those things, good memories. I really suffer for camp, even though I didn't stay in camp as much as him. But that's the whole life. And if there's no trapping, then what people is going to do?
Stay tuned for more of Alaska Village Trappers right after these messages. Did you know that Native Americans played darts, field hockey, lacrosse, and badminton prior to the discovery of America in 1492?
Are you too cool to care?
Kids don't come with instructions on keeping them drug-free. But if they did, this is what they'd say. Call to find out what else you can do.
Did you know that Alaska has the highest concentration of glaciers in the nation? You probably did. 5% of Alaska is covered in glaciers. That's about 29,000 square miles. Hey, if you're out walking, do yourself a favor. Wear reflective tape or clothing. We want to see you on the road, and we want to see you tomorrow. I'm Steve Haldane. See you next week.
I used to feel so bad when I start hearing about subsistence. Stop, you know, subsistence, hunting, trapping, everything. Oh my, I used to worry. It just made me sick. And without those things, it just suffer people more. Like him and I were okay, you know, kind of well do. We raise our kids and just two of us now, and we got everything we need. Yet we gotta have that trapping. It's our life. And it's the people that need it. Like this fall he traded with gas for all his marten. And without that marten, you know, he couldn't do what he did. So it's trapping is just everything.
By April, the long Alaskan winter begins to fade. The days grow long. The air is fresh and mild. Spring returns to the North Country. Villagers all across the north head out to their traditional spring camps to harvest beaver, whitefish, birds, and muskrat. Here on the Yukon Flats, north of Fort Yukon, a return to spring muskrat camp provides a chance to be out on the land and a small income from muskrat skins. But more importantly, it provides a welcome supply of muskrat meat, a nutritious traditional food.
It's part of my diet, okay? I have to be out here because on a yearly basis, whether I'm doing for fur or not, I have to have that meat. I gotta eat that meat. If I don't eat that meat, then I have something missing in my diet. My body kind of urges for it. So if I eat few, I'm good till next year. I think I've done it every year. Only time I didn't come out here was when I was in the city or work that doesn't allow me to come out here. But I still make it a point, whether if I'm out here or not, to line up some people that are trapping to trade with me in return for whatever purpose. I might give them sugar, flour, tea, or whatever it is, and then in return they would give me 5 muskrat, 6 muskrat, just the meat, just to taste it, and then I'm satisfied for another year, okay? Yeah.
This remote area of lakes north of the Arctic Circle is muskrat country. Each year, muskrats build thousands of tiny houses on the shallow frozen lakes. As lakes become ice-free in late May, muskrats will be hunted from lightweight canvas canoes. But for now, they are trapped out on the ice. Active trappers cover a wide area, visiting many muskrat houses. Between trips to check the muskrat traps, many activities fill the days at spring camp.
I'm just putting a stop on it just in case. Good idea.
The long days of checking sets, caring for the muskrat skins and meat, is work that has many quiet rewards.
Every day I go around these lakes, go to the next lake, go to the following lake, and we go, make a round trip of about 20 miles a day at least. You see in the waterways around here. And we travel from about 2 in the afternoon until about 10 or 11 o'clock in the evening. And that's our work hours. And then once we get back around 11 or 12 at night, then we have to sit down, and whatever we brought back, we have to skin them out and take care of the meat, take care of the skin, stretch them out. Before you stretch them out, you have other skins on that stretchers that are needing to be handled too. So you take care of those, you process those, and then you get. So actually, it's a lot of work, and yet it maintains your mentality. Okay, it maintains your physically, you're mentally awake and aware of everything that's going on around you when you're in the setting we are right now.
Meat from muskrat can be boiled, roasted, or dried for future use. Meat from this day's catch provides the day's main meal. The skin of each muskrat brings only $2 or $3, but a trapper in good muskrat country may reach 1,000 skins.
It's the cash on the other end, okay? How much cash can I get for it? How much cash am I making? How much am I making for my work? If we had 1,000 muskrat, we have $2,500. And if that's a month's work or 3 months' work, that's still a good wages. If you really work at it, money means that we can get back out here again and do it again and again.
Looking to the future, village trappers are hopeful that traditional ways, traditional knowledge, and respect for the land and animals will serve the generations to come.
What skills that were handed down, I think those skills, if we were to keep teaching young people about these skills and about the environment and how to keep it clean, how to keep everything else in order, and without disturbing it. I think that it'll be, whether it's years ago or 50 years from now, it'll still be the same, yes. My heart and soul and body and mind absolutely exists out here.
Thank you, everyone, for joining me for Heartbeat Alaska, Native News and Native Information. Don't forget to check out www.tribalnews.com, the best place on the internet for Native news and Native information. I'm Jeanie Greene. God bless every single one of you, and we'll see you again next week.